collecting more, I think.
Oh, okay.
Follow up on Chris's questions on the border. You were saying the administration has been clear about its plan. There actually hasn't been an official statement on whether or not the administration will appeal the December 21st court order that would lift Title 42. Will the administration appeal or will it not?
So just a couple things here. So in many ways, we've been preparing for, just want to make sure that you are aware that I know we get questions about if we've been preparing for what to do for when Title 42 is lifted. So we've been preparing for this. We've been working to accelerate asylum process times to those without a legal basis to remain can be removed promptly. And we've set up anti-smuggling operations with Mexico and Guatemala, as I mentioned, as we prepare to transition to the next phase of our work to manage the border in a safe, orderly, and humane way. The Department of Homeland Security will continue to double down on those proven strategies, and you should expect to hear more from them in the coming weeks on how we're preparing for this, because I know that's been a question. Look, I'm not going to get into any specific legal movements of what we're going to be doing. That's not something that I will do from here. I leave that in the hands of the Department of Justice.
Okay. And right now, for Venezuelans, which make up a large portion of people coming to the border, the administration has given a very limited humanitarian parole for the overall numbers of migrants coming, and basically Title 42, every other Venezuelan coming to the border. If that's lifted, you were just saying expanding asylum. Does that mean that those migrants would be allowed to ask for asylum, or would there be another policy, expedited removal or otherwise, to turn them away? Would they be allowed to ask for asylum, or would they be turned away?
So it's a great question. I'm going to let Department of Homeland Security, as I just said, they're going to have more. They'll share more on how they're preparing from what will happen once Title 42 is lifted. Not going to get ahead of them, and they'll lay out their process.
It sounds like, though, there's no commitment here to actually follow the court order on December 21st. I'm just not. It's not up for me to decide. That's something for the Department of Justice to make that decision, is what I'm saying. This is for the Department of Justice to decide.